This is the Lance Whitaker Voice in Motion YouTube channel, home of comprehensive Caribbean horse racing coverage and more. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.
This is Lance at the Track, covering top stories in the sport of kings. Main stories coming up in this week's show. A flying start to Jamaica's 2026 season for champion trainer Jason DaCosta and owners champ Carlton Watson, whose New Year's Day wins included this Miracle Man Cup surprise victory. Teenager Devonta Abram rides Mum's Pride Perpetual Trophy winner at the Garrison Savannah in Barbados. A flashback to TNT's Boxing Day card where champion trainer John O'Brien's winning streak in the Juvenile 2-year-old feature was snapped in an upset result. This multiple Gulfstream Park winner in Florida too good for his New Year's mile rivals. Plus the usual update on Caribbean victories overseas, or opening story coming from Jamaica. A 9-horse field for the New Year's Day holiday feature, the Miracle Man Cup. It honored the Hall of Famer who was twice Horse of the Year and became the first local horse to win an international race overseas when he scored in the 2006 Confraternity Classic in Puerto Rico. On a track made sloppy because of an afternoon shower, all eyes on the fine-looking heavy favorite, the US bred Of a Revolution, who won the early December Bruce on the Loose Trophy race on Mute Mile Day. Champion jockey Radish Roman aboard for trainer Anthony Nunes. Number 1, Digital One, the second favorite at 2-1 for trainer Gary Sabrati, who through back-to-back wins in 2022 and 23 with Calculus, had won 2 of the last 3 Miracle Man Cups. Of a Revolution in the 6 box, a 2-5 top choice in the betting, showing the next best odds, number 7 Gervano at 9-2, and Is That a Fact at 10-1. After the 28-1 shot, Mamma Mia predictably set the pace. A cluster of horses remained within striking distance, leaving the far turn, including the odds-on favourite Of a Revolution in 6th here with work to do under top jockey Roman.
They make their way toward the 5/16th. Can they catch Mamma Mia? Gervana now let loose. So to Wall Street, a trader. Digital One is on the rail. Of a Revolution and Radish Roman will take the widest route into the lane, but they're at the top of it. A quarter of a mile to run. Mamma Mia, here is Gervano kicking in, and Gervano points. Watch Digital One down against the rail. Of a Revolution is widest of them all, and now beginning to bubble to the board. It's Of a Revolution and Gervano matching strides. Gervano and Of a Revolution continue. Of a Revolution, Gervano fighting him off. Gervano and Robert Halidine holding the lead. This is the Miracle Man Cup, and Gervano beats Of a Revolution.
Brian Rickman on commentary. Robert Halidine's resolute ride propels Gervano to a very good win here ahead of the big favourite Of a Revolution. That prolific championship-winning combination of trainer Jason DaCosta and owner Carlton Watson linking up for this win here with the US-bred 4-year-old Colts. At odds of 9-2, Gervano scoring a surprise win by a length and 3/4 in the Miracle Man Cup over Of a Revolution, stopping the clock for 7 furlongs at 1 minute 26.50 seconds. Secondary feature on Thursday's New Year's Day holiday card was the SVRL Fan Appreciation Day Trophy race. Guyanese Jeremy Ratchfall's sheer delight, the favourite, but he was not in the front group for the home stretch run.
Provident and Oil Machine is sharing it. Brenda Boy begins to make progress. Also coming on, that's Wicked Cassie. They're coming at the top of the lane, and the war continues. Oil Machine and Brenda Boy and Provident. Brenda Boy trying to join the fray too, but it's still Oil Machine. Provident is fighting on. Provident and Oil Machine. It's still Provident now hits the front. Oil Machine not going anywhere. Here comes Wicked Cassie winding up, and also coming on, that is Captain Sparrow, but it is still on that lead. Provident. Here comes the Brenda Boy also. It's a good looking finish. Provident keeping them at bay in the SVRL Fan Appreciation Trophy. Provident.
Kevin Burnside on commentary. Fine ride by Tevin Foster, getting Provident home in an upset win over stablemate Brenda Boy. The 5-year-old snapping a 10-race winless run as champion trainer Jason DaCosta closes a 3-timer and gets his second SVRL Fan Appreciation Day win in 3 years, having scored with the lure of Lucy in 2023. Provident, who was 3rd in the 2000 Guineas in 2024 and 5th in the Derby, is not often a front runner, but Foster says that was the script for this 2-turn event.
Lack of pace, I can't see the speed, so I try a strategy like put him in front and try to dictate the pace of my own, and that worked out, and I came home victorious.
Provident at 10-1 odds wins the SVRL Fan Appreciation by a length and a half over Brenda Boy in a 1-2 finish for Da Costa and champion owner Carlton Watson, who combined for the feature race double. The winning time for 9 furlongs and 25 yards, 1:57.86. When Caymanas Park racing continued on Saturday, veteran trainer Michael Marlowe achieved his 100th winner with Rockolo in the third race, in which he actually had a 1-2 finish. The Security Department Trophy race over 5 furlongs straight was the feature, the defending champion Laban among the starters, and Fortuna Bell the favourite. Here's how that one went.
Another one, right up with the front end, along with Zulu Warrior. A gift from Ben is also running quickly in the early exchanges. A Zulu Warrior near to us, right against the stand fence. That is Fortuna Bell, now getting cracks of that stick as they spread right across the course. Zulu Warrior may have the overall lead. Fortuna Bell shaken up under the stand fence. Another one is toward the center. Champion Bubbler trying to close up. Major Danger is on the far side in the red cap, but it is Zulu Warrior in complete control inside the final 16. Zulu Warrior and Demar Williams, he has his second. They win by maybe 6.
Zulu Warrior, trained by Adrian Prince, rebounds from his narrow loss in the mid-December Awufa Sprint to make his first ever run over the straight course a winning one. 2 wins on the afternoon for jockey Demar Williams, who knew exactly what the assignment was.
Trainer said a lot of speed in the race, so can't just rush to the lead. So I just break, get a good position, and then the last 2 furlongs just ride him home.
Williams, the number 1 apprentice in Jamaica for 2025. The winning margin for Zulu Warrior, commanding 5 3/4 lengths as a 5-1 bet for owners ONS Racers, who also had a win at Parks Racing in Philadelphia, USA on Tuesday. The winning time, 58.09, the second fastest in the 5-year history of the Security Department Trophy. Only Laban Stakes record 57 3/5 last year faster. So as the new Jamaica season kicked off, let's acclaim those men who impressively repeated as champions: jockey Radish Roman, trainer Jason Lacosta, and owner Carlton Watson. Special mention to Kobe Anthony, the champion groom in his first year in the job. We're heading now to Barbados, where jockey Ricky Walcott, trainer Richard Dean, and owners Melrose Racing start the new season as champions. The Mum's Pride Perpetual Trophy race was the opening day main event Saturday at the Garrison Savannah. Papillon, the 2024 Derby winner and race favourite, a late scratch, opening the door for the 5-year-old mare Delicia's Angel to snap her 11-race winless run. Here she is in control with young rider Devonta Abram in the saddle, watched by commentator Neil Gill.
As they come to the top of the lane, and it's Delicia's Angel who is in front. She's going to bring them to the judge. And it's Delicia's Angel. Sunbeam is trying desperately. I told you so. It's also being asked for more run. And down the stretch they come. And it's Delicia's Angel pulling away. Sunbeam is cornered. He's going to settle for second. But it's all over. Barbados shouting, Delicia's Angel wins it.
Delicia's Angel gets her first win since mid-July 2024 and third lifetime score for champion trainer Richard Dean. The 18-year-old jockey Devonta Abram makes it a family affair for dad David Abram, the winning owner. In an 8-1 upset, Delicia's Angel wins the Mum's Pride Perpetual Trophy by 4 lengths, chased by Sunbeam and I Told You So, stopping the clock for 7.8 furlongs at 1:37 even. Before we leave Barbados, a quick flashback to the Boxing Day card where 2-year-olds were on show in the co-feature Cartier Tank presented by Diamonds International over 7.8 furlongs. Here, the filly Flying Jenny with Ricky Walcott aboard is in control after recovering from a slow start.
There are no more turns, and it is Flying Jenny who's in command. Ultrasound trying desperately, but not even making any impression. Close your box, class dismissed. Flying Jenny in a rob.
Dean Springer on commentary. A stylish win this for Flying Jenny, a chestnut filly by Stockyard out of the Kit Fisto mare Amanpour, undefeated now in 2 starts. Champion jockey Ricky Walcott aboard for trainer Andrew Nunes and owners Dominic and Charmaine Cox. Flying Jenny at 3-1 odds tops more fancied rivals and wins the Cartier Tank by 4 3/4 lengths over the 5-2 bet Ultrasound, stopping the clock for 7.8 furlongs at 1:37. Top 2-year-olds also raced at TNT's Santa Rosa Park on Boxing Day as their season closed with Dylan Kellewan as champion jockey, Poontip Stunt Farm Limited champion owners, and John O'Brien celebrating a 22nd trainer's title. O'Brien's entries Sweet Bird and Dream Maker were the strong favourites for this juvenile championship, and they looked set to decide the 6 furlong sprint, both coming off the final bend ahead of the field. But here's what happened next with Nick Chady on commentary.
The race is on. 3/16 to go. Dreammaker on the outside. Sweet Bird is not done. She's fighting on. King Jambi is racing in third. They come through the stretch here. Sweet Bird and Dreammaker. King Jambi is coming at them. Here comes King Jambi on the outside. He's running them down. King Jambi!
What a finish! Javika Budram Singh, runner-up in the Jockeys Championship, rallies first-time runner King Jambi on the outside to a thrilling surprise victory. Visually challenged in one eye, but the cold King Jambi, by nominee out of the Super Saver Mare Princess Suri, gets full marks, 2020 in the finish, for trainer Lester Alexis and owner Suraj Heiban. King Jambi at 7-2 gets a surprise win by a length over John O'Brien's pair of Sweet Bird, the even money favourite, and Dreammaker, denying the champion trainer a fifth consecutive win in the Juvenile Championship, previously named the St. James St. Anne Stakes. The winning time for 6 furlongs, 1:15.50. Finally, the Banks DIH New Year's Mile was Guyana's big event on Sunday at the Rising Sun Turf Club in West Berbice. Big name horses, Data Man, the reigning Guyana Cup champion and 2024 Horse of the Year, Olympic Kremlin scratched, leaving the way clear in a 3-horse field for Florida-bred Stat to tally an unchallenged win, with ex-champion jockey Colin Ross aboard and John Rupert on commentary.
Down the stretch they come with 1 furlong to go, and Stat is very wide, but still the lead and is pulling clear, and Stat is going away with this lead. One Sharp Cookie in second, Compound Lyra Yale. Stat wins the New Year's Day Mile.
This 7-year-old gelding has 7 wins in the USA, including a 2024 Soldiers Dancer Stakes at Gulfstream Park out of the Saffie Joseph barn, completing a quick Guyana double following his win in the Boxing Day sprint at Kennards. Trained by Mr. Roberts, who had 3 wins on the afternoon, Master Z Racing Stables Stat wins the Banks DIH New Year's Mile by 9 lengths and clocks 140.96 for the 8 furlong trip. Our weekly tally of Caribbean wins in the USA. Before we go, in the past week I've counted 24. Among them, the Barbadian jockey Micah Husbands, who achieved 100 career wins in North America with a victory on Sunday at Gulfstream Park for fellow Barbadian and top trainer Saffie Joseph Jr., who had a double on the card. A bunch of victories at Mahoning Valley in Ohio. Among them, Barbadian riders with 5 victories in all, Rocco Bowen with 3 and Elijah Greenidge with 2. The Jamaica champion trainer Jason Acosta was at Mahoning Valley on Friday, where he had a 1-2 finish in the second race. And the TNT trainer Anthony Stephen, he had a winner on the card as well in the third race. And the Jamaican jockey Kierman McGregor, he has had 5 wins in the past week at Turf Paradise, including doubles on Thursday and Tuesday at that Phoenix, Arizona racetrack. This is Lance at the Track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Remember to click that subscribe button for this channel and check us out again next week. Top Jockeys agent Corey Grant, aka Papa Anthony Thomas, champion jockey 3 or 4 times.
3 times.
I want the people to know that you're one of the biggest Arsenal fans I've ever known.
Yeah?
And I want to know if Arsenal are going to do it this year or not, because I whole heap of time when I shape up win and don't win.
Yeah, man. This year we have a very, very good chance, and I feel I can do it.
You feel so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel strong about this year.
Feel strong?
Yeah.
All right, I wish you luck, brother.
All right.
Big respect.
Yeah, my G.
This is the Lance Whitaker Voice in Motion YouTube channel, home of comprehensive Caribbean horse racing coverage and more. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell.